The following is a presentation of Muddy River News.
What was it, 24 hours straight on the phone, or how did you pull this off?
Absolutely, right. Maybe a little bit over 24 hours of talking to the William Morris Agency. We had a wonderful promoter person who really kicked in with possibilities. So we reached out to everybody who might be within a 4 to 5 radius of the area.
4 to 5 hours
of radius,
okay,
to be able to do that performing and things like that, and just started going through the list. The idea with the Beach Boys is we just wanted to have an iconic group, but we also wanted to have something that appeared like great for families, like every generation, multi-generations could be that way. But obviously, like, we had a very, very big call for country, because this is really a really strong country western area, you know.
Right. Does it change the financing of it at all?
Absolutely. So we had to do all that. As a matter of fact, we're working on that right now. But luckily, that was one of the keys, you know, that was serendipitous, that just sort of jumped in, because Gretchen Wilson is also under the same management as the Beach Boys. So that's something that aided, because like we're fundraising for every cent.
Yeah, so we're not losing money in the deal.
We're not, but I mean, we didn't have money to pay for wait for the refund. That was a huge deal. We don't have the money to wait, you know, 3 months for a refund from the Beach Boys and then put the money down on another artist. So that was a huge deal. So once it came through that they were from the same management group, that was a God wink and blessing, because like all they have to do is transfer the money over to her. So that actually worked out. But anyway, but we still have to do some things. Bride and Corey was instrumental in getting all the insurance things moved around.
And he again is, what's his position in this?
He is the Adams County Treasurer, but he's also the Adams County Bicentennial Treasurer.
That's
too.
okay,
so
got
anyway,
it.
So he was in moving all the numbers around and all that kind of stuff.
Because you're adding a second act. Does that mean more money?
So anyway, so it is going to be, it's one of those things where you work with all the numbers that it'll be more upfront, but we're expecting a bigger crowd, so we're hoping that the combination will be able to make it all worthwhile. So
is the approach, please have mercy on us, or is it
no,
look at the prestige of this event?
Not, and most everyone knows, I am not a country band. You know, I have a lot of wonderful students who play in awesome country bands, and I know them, but nationally, I just don't know that. And so anyway, but when we started to mention some of those names and we said Gretchen Wilson, everybody just went like in the room, and Chuck and I went, oh, people must know her. And so anyway, and then.
So do you think these artists thought, oh gosh, we got to help out?
I hope so. I hope so, because the promoter, Jeff Jarrett, who he has all along we've been like selling the Bicentennial. This is why we want you to come. Please have mercy on us. No, we've been doing that with the Beach Boys, because usually the Beach Boys, the cheapest tickets at $190, right. 100 and something else. So because of our wonderful sponsors, we've been able to, because Chuck, those guys really wanted it to start out to be free for everybody, and we really worked so hard, but it just was not possible. But anyway, so then we tried to make the ticket as cheap as possible for $30 to see the Beach Boys. So even still, to see Gretchen Wilson, because her tickets are way up there too, and Montgomery Gentry, the same thing. Their tickets are way, you know, tickets are just expensive in other venues.
Yeah.
And so anyway, so luckily everybody will come out. I just can't say enough about what the people have done from the different areas. We have a hall of innovation, and I just really, really want, I don't think half of Quincy, but especially younger students, understand the things that were invented here that changed the world. I mean, they just, you know, between Parker Gates and the steam governor that Gardner Denver.
So get there early to the Adams County Fairgrounds.
They're going to have all the original things out there. Napide's bringing out their early equipment. We're going to have a Chinook helicopter that's going to be out there. And last night we had, in the middle of all this, we were trying to figure out how to make sure when the Chinook has to leave, because the Chinook leaves around 2 o'clock.
Yeah. It arrives when?
It arrives at 11.
Okay.
All right. It arrives at 11. That's when we open.
Gotcha.
And they'll go ahead and when it has to leave, it makes so much noise and everything. So I'm going to have to stop some of the bands that are playing just so we can all get it off the ground to be able to do that. And we have a few more surprises too that we just want to surprise people when they come out there.
It's just been full of surprises.
It's been full of surprises. And then the Hall of Villages, there's a lot of people who don't understand all the amazing the 23 villages that go to put together.
Yeah, so get your education in, then
absolutely.
kick up your heels.
He's going to have we're going to set the time capsule.
Beautiful.
And put everything into it, and I'm very proud. I got the last 2 papers off the Herald Whig Press here in Quincy, in honor of Tom Oakley, to put in the time capsule because they closed their printing. And so I got the last 2, and we're going to put those in there. But it should be, we need some younger people out there because the 9 and 10-year-olds will be 60 when it's 50 years, and they're going to be in this park right here, and they're going to be opening the time capsule with instructions of how to use the thumb drive and how to find a CD player to play the video. That's what they're all talking about. It's like, how will they know what to use all these things? And I said, well, they'll probably have it in their arm then and just press a button or something like that. But we want younger people to be out there and see that and set that precedent that, years from now, you need to know to open up this time capsule, and hopefully we'll have grown as a community in that time. So.
Muddy River News. Our home, our news.